Hello there, and welcome back to episode 28 of Firemind. So, we will today get a little bit deeper into making this Cavern's lair ourselves our new home. I will hopefully establish a second squad in the newly built barracks area here. Doesn't look like a barracks yet, but it will be a barracks, promise. And I am also planning to do a bit of new industries in this episode. So there's a couple of things that I want to get done today. So we got here the tavern, dining hall, barracks, dormitory. So this is basically how I want to establish these. The dormitory area will be very simplistic. I will be just carving out, smoothing the floor, bringing in a couple of engravings to establish a bit more value in the room, but not much more than that. We will, though, construct ourselves something nice over here. I don't know. Do I have marble blocks already? No, I don't. So we're going to order marble blocks from this point on, as I want to have a different look in this layer here. I love if I have a different look for several areas. Beautying up this game is really important to me personally. Let's check back if our stoneworkers have access to marble. Nah, not really. They seem to... They will be holding the entirety of the marble now from the bottom levels when they do that job and waste a terrible amount of time. So we gotta help them by bringing up some logistics here. There's still a lot of work to do, and the fortress is far from being finished. We're also hopefully gonna be completing that little road project that I had. So we are now at the very map's border. Oh, let's see, does that work? Nah, it doesn't. So you cannot cross the border of the map this way. So, wow, I didn't think that we were already that close, so we need to we need to dig that way. Alright, so a tad bit like this. Let's see. Then we go a little bit further upstairs. And now we need to check. So ideally, we'd be channeling downstairs. How wide is that thing now? It's 6 wide. So let's channel downstairs at this point. So we will finally make these pods meet. So this goes another time downstairs, and well, that is an interesting form. I didn't expect that. So let's go another time downstairs. Oh yeah, now that's good. So yeah, there they can meet on this level there. Oh, just like that. So I think we're almost done. It's a very simple project, but it's such a fun project. It's I really love getting that road thing down. Think if I did everything correct, it should now work like that. So the end of the line is now that we get in ourselves a wait a sec, can't I? Ah yeah, I'm doing this that way. Alright. So we'll see how that'll end. We have a mandate of our queen to do some bracelets. Alright. So we can make easily these items now with bone. It's another thing that I had on my mind. I hope I'll find time for it this episode. Not too sure if it'll fit in though. We'll see though. We'll see. So this place is going to be for marble, which you will find in the economic stone area. And we will be setting up the usual huge amount of wheelbarrows, as I really like that. So checking back with the smithies. The copper gear is being produced. The silver warhammers are done much faster. I'm not surprised. So I can unassign that smith here. The thing is, these are now all of very, very exquisite quality because I ordered just one of the very, very best that I had to get this stuff done. All right. And let's see. Wait a sec, we don't need to excavate that. Hooray! It worked. So, from this point on, I hope that the next caravan will have a much easier time getting in here. Look at this. Damn, that's nice. Alright, we just need to construct a couple of walls back there. So... And by now, we do things a little bit wasteful or pretentious, prestigious, however you want to call it. So why is the bone carver under attack by the Kea back here? What was your idea? Did the bone carver run all the way back there? So... clean. So for some odd reason, my dwarves want to keep the road clean. Are they seriously sweeping away the tree jank? That would be amazing. So, the human bard has shared a few rumors. So, I really wonder until this very day. Let's see. What these news and rumors are supposed to be. I mean, I rarely found out anything, so... here. Oh, that's the way. Oh, see? That little thing escaped my attention. Wonderful. So, let's see. Bronze bolts. You guys... We're going to smelt everything we can find that is consisting somewhat out of metal. Oh, so happy. We got that road done. So the next thing that I need to take care of is going to be the construction of the cavern areas. And once all that's done, it's gonna get exciting, because then we are pretty much ready to get going for the big adventures and all. Okay, so this is going to be the direct access to the fort. This is as luxurious as I can possibly make it to these guys. Seriously. So we're going to make this spot here a gigantic lumberyard, so those logs can be stored somewhere else. I like the idea of that. Alright, so we got a bard spreading rumors. Maybe one day we will get one of those bards to the point where he can spread us some rumors about the whereabouts, about the artifact we're looking for. So let's keep up the friendly relations between humans and dwarfs for the time being. Okay, so now to the really difficult question, how to floor this place, but I already made up my mind a while ago. It's of course going to be marble. We don't have marble available yet. Let's see, is this a forbidden stone, huh? No, it's not. So we just didn't manage to make any yet? How come that we have 5,000 blocks available? It's just counting everything it has in stockpile. I see. Though, it seems as if the newly founded logistics here are not there yet. How high was the limit for granite blocks, actually? That is, that went out of control. Alright, so, Let's see. These shouldn't be firing off anymore. So it seems as if you put something on endless, you override all of the checks that usually happen. Okay, what a foolish jurist I've been. But it also gave me the opportunity to just get a lot of things done. Let's see. Once that is carved, I want to see if I have to delete more than that. But I mean, we got this way plenty of material to work with on our fort. I really don't mind at all. Alright, there's more stuff being mandated. Another bracelet. Okay. That is very, very harmless. Okay, so let's get back downstairs here. So that's an explanation why we don't have any marble yet to spend upon these rooms. Very sad, but we really only need to get the start going, and then we can just get the rest done quite easily. So Selob is going to go back to the retirement. It's just the Duchess which is bothering and pestering him with requests from time to time. Okay, so the dormitory. Let's get this thing down. It's going to be quite a luxurious dormitory after all. We are supposed to be the next mountain home. There we go. So that's sleeping room for 9 people. Let's make that 11 and that. And put in a nice furniture of a giant raven? No. These are for the graveyard. Foolish planner, you have no clue about my plans. So we're going to go for a statue of the Duchess, of course. There we go. So let's check back with the stonecutters and see if the granite madness has succeeded. So these guys haven't finished their jobs yet. You see, they're still gathering their marble from their granite from somewhere. There's a high likelihood that these poor souls have been even gathering their blocks from completely somewhere else. So I must have made quite some chaos there. So this one isn't even validated by the manager. Manager, what are you doing? Why are you not managing Licot? Oh, well. I'm just impatient, as it seems. And those chaos are just not leaving us alone. Ah, yeah, so they're bothering our people while we're slaughtering animals out there. Probably just trying to save their brethren. Foolish animals. Foolish, foolish animals. Right, so there's a lot of blood spatters here. Well, quite a brutal looking thing here, but they're getting the road done. This is now the finishing line of our road project. I think we don't have anything else to do here. We could fashion up those ramps and construct some of the granite. Maybe I'll be doing that over the course of the time, but not right now. I got more important things on my mind. Alright, so yeah, none of these jobs got assigned yet, so that's a clear hint that everybody wants to put down a block on the road. You see, those jurists, they are totally crazy for being part of big construction projects if you just open them up like that. So, the dining room is not good enough. What a shame. Okay, so another thing that we can already do that won't be bothering anybody is we'll be putting up this new barracks and we'll be creating a new squad. So, let's see. We put metal armor down and the new leader here. So we got so many people from previous forts that we totally should start stacking up the squad with all the butt-ass naked people. That's a very, very good start. Standards of persuasion, alright. Did I just unrecruit? No. So... There's so many dwarves with PTSD running around naked in my fort. We will have to give them a therapy squad. Jokes aside, this is just an annoying bug that sends them to the next fort with the same configuration as they had the last time, so you end up with those naked dwarves. And they actually grow angry about being naked at some point. So we have to gear up these guys at some point. There we go. So I managed to find 10 naked dwarves. Goodness. I'm so sorry. But here, this replaces clothing checkmark is what's is the culprit behind that. So yeah. Can't change it, as if you don't configure it like that, they still refuse often to wear boots and or gloves. Boots mostly, because they are still wearing shoes from their civilian clothing, and therefore you cannot wear high boots if you already wear shoes, and that's where all the pretzeling begins. So we put them on constant training, and that'll bring them to the point where they will be doing their stuff here. I have here a room where they can take rest. We will have a place where they can eat soon, and this is pretty much my standard issue stuff there. The only thing that I really need to check back now is this finally managed in. Yes, yes. So marble blocks are being made. Thankfully, it did take long enough for my other dwarves to haul some of that stuff upstairs. So we have finally marble blocks. It's basically all that I've been waiting for, because that means I can now take it into the planner. That's all I've been waiting for. Of course, you can do it differently as well. You can assign some good that you don't have yet, but, well, I'm a lazy man. I do things as easy as I can. Well, well, so there we go. Now we just need to wait until the marble is produced and delivered. End of the story, we don't have to worry about that any longer. And finally, the marble is being put to some good use. I love that. So, let's see, there is more stuff that we can smelter down. You see, I got smeltering jobs standardized, so whenever I find something that can be transformed into metal, I greedily pick it up and smelter it down, because we're just that poor when it comes down to metal. Alright, good stuff. I'm especially happy about the road here, because that is seriously... well, how did that one smuggle in? I think I had just a build whatever setting here running. That must be the culprit. Oh, whatever. Okay. So that'll take a couple of days until they're complete with that, sadly. And, well, I'm pretty sure we cannot set up the taverns and like today. But that's okay. We still will get there. So the next point that I want to establish is we're going to smooth this place here. And then we put a bridge up there to lock off this area in an emergency case. So we can then go upstairs. We will need another bridge. So this is going to be the security system now. So here we go. We go for the bridge here. Now we go downstairs. This place here requires a lock-off bridge as well. And then we get the last lock-off bridge here. I will connect all of these 3 bridges to one lever, so we can shut down access to the caverns via this shaft entirely. So it's going to be very important at some point. There we go. I'm not quite sure if I already have a sort of an airtight system now, but I'm pretty sure we'll be getting there. So, our fine young men have all they need, but I forgot something. I'm sorry. Wooden shields. Let's make these. Ah, well, custom made. Come on. Alrighty. So with that kind of setup, we are very soon capable of just having a permanent access into the caverns, which means we can harvest all those beautiful things out there. I'm so much anticipating and waiting for that. I bet so are you. I mean, there's so much to explore down here. But one thing at a time. We also have to come up with a nice little solution for trapping the kaiju. The Forgotten Beast, I'm sorry. So we're going to use, let's see, the Gabbro blocks. I want to have a boulder wall, as I find this extremely fitting here. Rough walls. And this is going to be the first layer of the trap. There we go. And we'll have to build something good looking around here. So, clear glass? No, that would be silly. I'm just surprised that this is an option. No, we're going to use good old-fashioned granite walls here. Whoopsie daisy. So I can actually build that via the plan. So this part of the staircase will be acting as part of the trap. It's going to be what's luring the beast closer, so to say. We're going to open up the area here to create a possible entrance into the fort, and then we will create a system of mechanics that I can shut down and divert the beast if necessary, when necessary. So we will have to bring a path, let's say, towards here. So I will be able to use the rest of this area. Let's put it down like that. Let's wall it off something like that. For starters, I'll leave a opening there, so we're not enclosing us completely. So this entire area here will be one Forgotten Beast trap. I want to set up another one somewhere, preferably down here. That would be dope. So let's see if I can manage to do so. But it's, oh boy. Oh boy, that ain't easy. At least not in a practical sense of way. As you see there, this goes really, really far upstairs, and to properly connect, I would need to go all the way up there. Jesus. This place is really ridged, and it's a very, very hostile environment to build in. The caverns here have many ridges. There's, for example, what I was pondering about. I was considering building a bridge between this spot, so here, straight downwards. So I looked upstairs. Can't connect here, can't connect here, here, because there's always space above free. And as long as there's space above free, you basically invite monsters. So we would need to build a proper tunnel here. Maybe I'll be doing that, but it's gonna be a hell of a job. But don't care. I just had an idea how we can do this. Let's do this. So, you know, constructing caverns and creating an environment in the caverns that you can manage without problems is an amazing task. I haven't been doing this since a while, so I'm totally looking forward to that one. Forgotten Beast traps are also a lot of fun. So, the lever for this whole thing will be in the barracks, because I love it when the barracks is actually hosting that. We also need to assign the barracks to the sacks of control. Come on. Okay. You sacks. Sack it up, boys. We going down. So, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We need to assign them any material shields. Are you kidding me? Has to be wood? Let's see if any material shields will be provided at some point. I mean, alright. My manager is slacking off. That's one thing I really do notice. Okay, what is it this time? More bracelets, your highness? Definitely more bracelets. So, just like I have expected / feared, I am not capable of getting the bone industry going here today. I pretty much expected that. I wouldn't be capable to get it up in time. Well, stuff down here is also pretty time consuming and requires solid planning, so I think I'm okay, doing okay here. So we want to have that citrine, and then we want to have a door in the wall there. Alrighty. So the ruckus on the surface has calmed down a little bit. This is because we stopped chopping trees, but the Duchess has set her gaze now down below, as up above the situation is okay. We have a huge tree graveyard here going on, and the city itself is getting somewhere. There's only one thing that I did lack here. Thanks to the glorious Discord, these dwarfs will be geared out with cabinets too. I somehow never noticed that they were missing. Thanks for that. So, we got now these all available. So, let's start linking. Bridge 1. Let's see. Just double checked if I didn't forget anything I did do in between that I didn't think about anymore. So let's go upstairs until we find that bad boy, and then we go there. So with a flick of one lever, this stairwell will be shut off from surface access, civilian area access, and the only area where this stairwell can be still accessed will be from here. But it will lead nowhere. It will not lead into the city. It will not lead into the surface. It will just be someplace where you can go up and down, and that's that. So that's exactly what I had in mind. We're now going to set up a door here and pray to everything that is good and Armok that no monster will go downstairs while we are not ready for it yet. But Caverns 1 monsters aren't that much of a big deal. Worst case scenario would be 1 or 2 dead people and a kill or 2 more on my military squad. Alright, I will be sealing off this door immediately, but I need this here, as we will be now getting ourselves a walled off tunnel. That's what we're going to construct ourselves. That's why I had grinded out this area. So basically we're going to put up walls here and there, and we're going to put floorboards on top of it so we can create a proper shaft. I'll be showing it in the next episode what I'm trying to do here. Basically, it is all about getting a quick way for my people to come from this stairwell and get down to this area, so they don't need to go all the way around anymore, because that will be very quickly not good anymore. Especially if I plan to do Kaiju Pit 1 here and Kaiju Pit 2 here. They need a connector. They need some place where I can just start making them fight each other. Where would be the fun? Alright. So, let's check back with our dwarven friends here. Alright, the wooden shield job has been almost completed already. So let's check back. Any material. Confirm. So any material works. That is really good, because that means I can use metal bucklers later down the road as well if I wanted to. But as a matter of fact, I like to use wooden bucklers as they are lightweight. And a wooden buckler in Dwarf Fortress can still block dragonfire. Everything, basically. They just have a tendency to break from time to time, so that's pretty much all of it, but I only read that they had a tendency to break. I never actually witnessed a wooden shield breaking in combat. Never ever. Oh no. Just read about it in the Wikipedia. So, my good friends, we are pretty much done for today. Doesn't that look sparkly and marvelous? Damn. Yeah, marble just has a really, really strong impression, and we're going to have to continue this, of course, in the next episode. Luckily, our stonecutters are starting to get the marble batches done, and this will be really epic once it's done. It will be a pretty noble-looking dungeon level, so to say, and we're going to block that door for now, as this is safety protocol. Good, it's time to end for today, my good friends. I am very, very sad to notice that we are already at the 30-minute mark, but, well, next time I'll be continuing with the wonderful kaiju pit construction. I hope that we will be able to get that completed next time. I have to think about how I will be setting that up, because I haven't thought of any particular plans yet. There's so many ways how you can do that. Let's see what kind of model we're going to establish here. Either way, I thank you for being around. I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys watching this, so leave your comments, leave a thumbs up, consider subscribing. Do please the overlord the algorithm so other people can find this series too. And in the description box there's tons of links. Discord if you want to see other people among those me. And you can also check out the playlist links to the rest of the series there. And if you'd be so kind to check out Patreon and PayPal or buy me a coffee, I'd be super, super happy. Big thanks to the supporters of the channel. Really, really deeply appreciate all your help. I also deeply appreciate you watching this video until the very bitter end, going through all the ramblings of me, doing ads for myself, saying nothing except for thanks, asking for comments and whatnot. Really, I appreciate you folks. I hope you have a nice day, and see you all next time. Bye-bye.